All right, let's just jump right in. We are surrounded by these incredibly powerful AIs, right? But there's this huge kind of frustrating paradox at the center of it all. These models, they can think, they can reason, they can create amazing things, but for the longest time they've been trapped, stuck inside this digital box, unable to actually do anything for us in the real world. Well, today we're going to look at the key that's finally unlocking that box. I mean, have you ever felt this? You know that frustration? You ask your AI assistant to do something super simple, something that feels like the obvious next step, and it just hits a wall. It says, I can't do that. It'll write you the perfect email, but nope, can't send it. It'll give you a brilliant project outline, but can't actually create the file on your desktop. That's the problem we're talking about. This is the box. So here's that paradox in black and white. On one side, what AI can think is just mind-blowing. It can whip up complex code, take a massive report and boil it down to a few sentences, and chat with you in a way that feels totally human. But then you look at the other side, what it can't do. The simple, practical stuff. Saving a file, updating your calendar, posting to social media. Total brick wall. It's like the brain is there, an amazing brain, but the hands are just missing.
So what's the deal? Why this massive disconnect? Well, it all comes down to the plumbing. Seriously. For years, to connect an AI to any tool, your desktop, an app like Notion, whatever, developers had to build these clunky, custom, one-off integrations from scratch. Every single time. Imagine having to build a new adapter for every plug you own. It's slow, it's a huge pain, and it just doesn't scale at all.
But what if there was a universal adapter? A single standard way for an AI to just plug into any tool, anywhere, no fuss. Well, that's not a what if anymore, and that's exactly what we're here to talk about. It's called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP for short. So what is it? Just think of MCP as a universal translator, but for AI. It's an open standard that basically throws out all those messy one-off hacks and replaces them with one clean, unified system. It gives the AI a consistent plug-and-play language so it can finally talk to all the tools and services we use every single day. And this all boils down to a really powerful idea, captured perfectly here. With something like MCP, AI finally makes the jump. It goes from being just smart to being actually useful. It becomes a partner that can take action for you. It's the bridge that connects the thinking to the doing. Okay, I get it. The word protocol can sound a little technical, a little dry. So let's forget the jargon for a minute and break this down with a super simple analogy that everyone gets, ordering at a restaurant. Okay, so first up, you've got the diner. In our story, this is your AI-powered app. It's the one that has a request, the one who's hungry for something. So who takes the order? The waiter, of course. This is the MCP server. It's like a smart adapter for a specific tool. It listens to what the AI wants and knows exactly how to translate that order for the kitchen. Now, how do the diner and the waiter communicate without getting the order wrong? They use the menu. The menu is the MCP protocol itself. It's that standardized language that makes sure everyone is on the same page. No confusion, no mistakes. And finally, where does the magic happen? The kitchen. This is the actual service. GitHub, your local files, Notion, you name it. It's the app that actually cooks the meal and gets the job done. So there you have it. The diner makes a request, the waiter takes the order using the menu, and the kitchen makes it happen. Simple, right? And look, this isn't just some clever idea stuck on a whiteboard. This is really happening. MCP is quickly turning into a full-blown movement. It's becoming the new backbone that connects AI to, well, everything. So let's take a look at who's already building on this. And the list of who's already using it is pretty impressive. It really shows how flexible this is. You've got major players like Block using it for their own internal tools. Replit is using it to let AI literally read and write code inside their platform. Then you have SourceGraph and Codium for developer workflows, and even Microsoft is getting in on the action with Copilot Studio. I mean, this is real-world validation, big time.
So when you have this kind of rapid adoption, something really cool starts to happen. A whole new concept is popping up, and it's one that's going to feel very familiar to all of us. We're basically watching the birth of a new kind of app store. But instead of apps for your phone, it's tools for your AI agents. And this isn't just a theory. These marketplaces are already here. You've got places like mcmarket.com, which is like a slick directory for big tools like GitHub and Figma.
And then you have these open, community-driven hubs like MC.so, where people are building and sharing their own connectors. The whole ecosystem is just taking off. Okay, so that's the tech, that's the ecosystem. But let's bring it back. What does all this actually mean for you? Why does it matter? Well, it marks a huge fundamental shift in what an AI even is. It's the evolution from a passive assistant to a truly active agent. Just look at the difference here. The AI assistant of yesterday was basically an information kiosk. It answered your questions, it summarized stuff for you, but the AI agent of today and tomorrow, powered by things like MCP, that's an action taker. It saves the file for you. It transcribes the video. It puts the meeting on your calendar. It doesn't just tell you what to do, it actually helps you get it done. And really, that's the bottom line. This one, simple, open standard, is what's finally letting our AI break out of that box we talked about. It completely transforms it from something you just talk at into a tool that works with you and for you. It is a total game changer. So I'll leave you with this one kind of exciting question to think about. When all these barriers are gone, when your AI can plug into literally anything and actually do stuff, what's the very first thing you're going to ask it to do? Because the possibilities, well, they're just starting to open up.